What's up, everybody? We back because everybody's talking about it. I am your boy, your host, Mark J. And it's up. We about to get up into this great conversation. I am joined by no other than the beautiful Destiny, who is a beautiful, up-and-coming, wonderful makeup artist in Philly and is killing the game right now. How you doing?
I'm good.
But she also do hair and shit, too. So it's not just stopping at makeup, though. She be killing that shit. What's up? And this is happening. My cousin Shornice, right? That happens to be her best friend.
Yeah.
So
she's mine.
maybe ours.
No.
Won't share out here. Won't share. Okay? Won't share.
So how long y'all been friends?
It'll be 10 years next year.
Yeah.
Nice.
We celebrating in Texas.
Oh, well, that's beautiful. And how'd you meet?
College.
Yeah. Shout out to
Kutztown University.
whoop, whoop, whoop. Kutztown in the house.
I don't know if it's all woo woo, but
it's whoop, whoop.
not.
I've had some fun at Kutztown my damn self years and years and years
Where
ago.
Don't you have fun at?
I think the fun starts with you.
With me.
Yeah.
I agree. Thank you, Destiny, for the shout out.
Don't be helping him.
The fun
So,
starts
Destiny,
with.
you've been out here doing your thing for a little minute. What's that been like? How's it been?
I'm working on it, so it's been getting better. I started last year, and I've just kind of been networking and trying to put myself out there a little bit more, get my face out there, get other people's faces out there that I've touched on.
Mhm.
So it started out really slow, but the traction that I'm gaining, where I was last year and where I am now, is definitely getting better. So that's always inspiring as well.
Oh, that's great. If you had who's your dream face to do? Like, if you had the option, who would you want to be your canvas?
I really don't have a dream face.
Mm-hmm.
For me, I like to give everybody like an experience that I would give, like the best person in the world. Like it could be the lowest person, it could be the highest person in the world. I want to give everybody like the same experience. I really don't have a dream face. I mean, I have like some dream looks that I want to do, like some things where it's just like, you know what, like I want people to be able to look at somebody's face and be like, oh, I know Destiny did that. Like that's her.
Oh, that's
touch.
lit.
Like,
that's what's up. So who?
This is on me.
Yeah, she does.
Girl, it ain't practice.
But she also had a very big weekend because she did you, she did your mom, and she did your grandma.
Yes, 3 generations.
And that is commendable because you did it in how many hours?
We started at 10. I got to your house at 10 in the morning, and I wrapped your mom up at 6:30.
And everybody looked beautiful. My cousin just turned 50. Her mother is my first cousin, and she just celebrated her 50th birthday. Happy birthday, Yolanda. We love you. I love you for sure. I'm your favorite cousin. Remind Ina. And, and that's it. So who is somebody that you look at that's out in the world right now that's makeup is always on point, where you like, I don't even gotta worry, I know your shit gonna be tight?
I mean, I more so look at the celebrities, like their makeup artists. So I'm not really looking at a celebrity like, oh, like your face is always beat, or like your makeup is always great, just because like celebrities always mix it up.
Right.
Like somebody new was always touching their face. A lot of them do work with their same makeup artist, but sometimes they switch it up. So I have popular makeup artists that I like to follow, and if I see their work, I'm like, they always do like
give me one
really
or
good
something.
job. So it's not, I don't really have many in Philly, but one that is in Philly is Marky J. He's a great one. He does DJ Diamond Cuts makeup.
Shout out to Marky J.
Who else? And then actually, I like a lot of the makeup artists on the West Coast.
Nice.
Yeah, a lot of the makeup artists on the West Coast. And Makeup by Sam, she's located in Jersey. She does a lot of celebrity makeup as well, a lot of Real Housewives and stuff like that.
Oh, nice. So let me ask you a question. What is a makeup, no, like do not put this on your face, do not do this? What is one of that makeup trend that you hate or something like that? Let's put it that way.
So it's not really too many makeup trends that I hate. One thing that I don't like is this whole thing with like influencers.
Got you.
Not being a profession of the trade. So I feel like there are so many people out here, and that's no shade. If you can do your makeup, it's not shade. This is how I feel. If you could doing your makeup personally yourself, that's one thing. Because you've been with yourself for so many years. You know your skin, you know what you can do, and so forth and so on. With certain influencers, they're not really saying this is a product that I like to use because my skin type is oily or combination or
Right.
it's dry or it's this.
Right.
It's just oh, this is a product that I like to use and this is how my makeup comes out when I use this product. So now you just promoted this product and all of these people go out thinking that the product is going to make them look like you versus them looking like themselves or them just having like a clean canvas to apply makeup on. That's my only issue.
You hear that, ladies? Well, not ladies. I'm sorry. Anybody. I hear that everybody's right now using the makeup thing is pretty much universal at this point. Yeah. So to everybody out there, you know, pay attention to those tips.
Because I mean, like, don't get me wrong. You can go on YouTube and type in how to do makeup, how to do my makeup, or how to do this look, or how to do that look. You have the makeup looks that are very trendy. They come in and out. 1 week it's this, the next week it's that. And we have a lot of people out here that don't know how to just do a simple everyday beat. Or just to do
you at all.
Yeah, but
she told me to go on YouTube, and I tried it. The first time, I made my eyebrows too big, so it looked like I was like a drag queen.
This was before I was doing makeup,
I was like trying to do foundations, and then it'd be like darker or lighter. I was struggling in college, y'all. She was trying to teach me.
But like in college,
eyelashes. I had one.
And of course, she probably wasn't as good as she is now. You know what I'm saying?
I wasn't doing it professionally. I was just beating my face, and people would see me, and they'll be like, "Oh, I like your makeup," and they'll be like, either they'll ask me, could you do mine? Or it'll be like, well, you know, like, what did you do? And I'm like, I just watched YouTube videos.
So were you self-taught or you did it or somebody showed you how?
So I started out self-taught.
Okay.
And I mean, technically you could still say self-taught. I am a licensed esthetician. Okay. So I definitely went to school. I have my license. I'm licensed in Pennsylvania to do more than just makeup. Okay. I actually started out doing eyelash extensions.
Check her out, y'all.
And now I've added on waxing to the portfolio as well, along with makeup. So I have basically like gone into learning all of the trades and figuring out what it is that I like. And being a licensed esthetician, I've been able to sample different things, learn more. But as a licensed esthetician, when you go to school, they don't really teach you everything. They show you how to do the basics, and then it's like, okay, it's just like when you go to college or university. Once you get out into the world, you're on your own.
You're on your own.
You know, like you're gonna find a job. They're gonna train you to do it exactly how they want you to do it. We're just here to help you to pass the state boards.
Got you.
So once I passed the state boards and I was clear to go, I still would do my makeup. Like I said, my first thing that I was doing was eyelash extensions. And I just kept pushing and pushing to do makeup. I started purchasing books online.
Investing in yourself. I spoke about that.
So, and from there, that's why I said it's a little bit of both. Like you do have some people out here that are self-taught makeup artists. But just because you know how to apply makeup, it doesn't mean that you know, and I say this all the time, you don't know safety standards.
I was just about to say that because people break out, people got, you know, allergic reactions to a lot of things, and you got to know.
You're learning how to do these applications, but how to do it in a safe way so that you're not pretty much like, you know, infecting a community because some people don't understand like how serious that can get. I think it was last year where there was a hepatitis breakout at a MAC counter.
Oh, damn.
In Willow Grove Mall.
And that's probably from people not changing out brushes or something, maybe?
And it's, you know, it's not even, it's just, you know, like wiping down the products.
Got you.
Using disposable products as a professional makeup artist. Knowing when and how to clean your makeup brushes. So it, like, the sanitation portion, that's something when you go to aesthetic school, when you go to cosmetology school, when you go to barbering school, they really hone in on that because that's an important key factor. Like, of course, anybody can go and self-teach themselves how to do it, but are you self-teaching yourself application? Or are you self-teaching yourself best practices?
Wow, that's deep. So you said waxing. Are you just everywhere?
Full body.
Full body?
We're snatching it all up.
I need to.
She waxed me up.
We're snatching it all
what part?
up. What do you mean? What part?
Oh, you do her
Brazilian.
You do her.
She gets Brazilian.
It's good to have a friend to do it all.
When she stops shaving her underarms, we'll add the underarms on too.
How do you ask?
Can you ask me?
Oh.
Yeah. When are you free? She'd be like, okay.
Listen, don't let this one fool you because she was going to other people and I'm like, girl, you stressing about making these appointments. Like I don't have
I got you.
I have I wax myself. I give myself full Brazilians.
Yeah.
People ask me, I'm like, how do you wax yourself?
She
Angles.
has no pain tolerance.
It's not.
Oh, it hurts?
It's angles. Waxing does not hurt.
It hurts when you like are full, but when you're not full, it's a breeze. The main part that do hurt is the lips at the top. Now that part. Woo.
Watch out for my lips.
You trying to get a Brazilian pee?
I was thinking about, because what happens with my bush here,
yeah,
it gets unruly sometimes. So I really do need to hone it in a little bit. Yeah, I do need
a manscape.
Yeah, I do need like a manscape.
Okay, we get you a Brazilian pee. We do you front to back.
Get the booty.
Do you prefer knees to chest, or do you prefer to flip over and hold your cheeks apart?
Get the booty.
Yeah.
Wait.
Knees to chest, or lay on your stomach and hold them.
Why do I have no? I don't know if I want to get the butthole, but I do want to get the genitalia area.
You don't have people that like to eat your butt?
Yes, but I don't have. But I've never been that hairy in that region, shall I say? I don't really get. I don't, like, you know how I'm not gonna say you know how. I don't know if you ever had a hairy. Do you ever have you ever been with a hairy man?
I'm gonna tell you this right now. Yes, I have. I'm gonna tell you this right now. When I'm waxing, unless you're on some type of time like leave me a landing strip, that's it.
Oh, I'm not leaving
you. I'm not gonna leave you with a mullet, okay?
No, I want to be bald.
You get a business in the front and you got a little animal party in the back. No, we ripping it all up, okay?
No,
I've already told the people I'm snatching coochies and dicks up this summer.
But I don't.
Listen, I'm ripping them up. Give them to me. It's Pretty Kitty Gang and
Pretty Kitty Gang,
Pretty Gang and Pretty Penis Gang. Come on.
So, like I said, I don't want it to be bald. I don't want to design, but I do want to trim it to where it's manageable.
So then you just want clippers. I don't do that, baby. I'm not a barber. I'm
get the man
snatching its ball.
You can be over there designing and whatever.
Yeah.
But you could maybe.
I'm snatching that ball. I like to snatch it ball.
You like ball?
Yes. When I'm done and I put that oil on there and I rub that down, I'm like, now this is a good job. I did a good job.
Now that's a dick.
I'm like, I did a good job. I did that, and I'm very detailed. I get all the hairs. I go with twins, all of that.
So I want to get into a topic with you then. Let's get into some shit then. Outside of manscaping and landscaping and all of that shit with hair and wax and shit. Let's talk about dating. Shit. Let's talk about it. What is there? Let me tell you. So there's this theory going around that there is piss in the dating pool. Y'all agree?
I just got back into it, so.
Well, from somebody that is
I think it's
serially single, I don't know. I can't really describe.
I think it's giving more chemical X.
No shit. That makes this worse.
We are both kind of getting back in the dating pool. She got back in it before I did, but she's been the lookout for me. Like, yeah, no. And then some things she'd be like, maybe.
But hold on, I'm gonna go. This is gonna be based off of more so. What are you looking for? See, a lot of times, if you're a person that is just looking to date, or if you're looking for just to have like a friend, or if somebody that's really out here looking for like a relationship, like some people really are looking for husbands and wives, and there's nothing wrong with that. Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. That's why I said it depends on how
you were in a relationship. You weren't looking. You were in the process of working on it, and I guess I could say that for the both of us. We were both in the process of working on it. We were working into it. Because it's not like you were just like dating. Like,
so that shows that you want to get married and you're looking for a relationship. So with that being said, though, that's why I said a lot of people say, oh, there's piss in a dating pool, but you're not really looking for anything serious. So what are you talking about anyway?
So I'll say this. I am on the fence. I can only speak for myself with this. Mm-hmm. I'm not sure about anybody else. Maybe there is somebody out there that can relate to this. For me, dating in my 20s, dating in high school, being in relationships, I can honestly say that I personally have never really been in a relationship where I was like, I actually want to be with this person. I've been in a lot of relationships where it was like, I like you, I want you to be my girlfriend. And I was just like, okay. Mm-hmm. And then from there, I kind of started to develop certain characteristics that I liked about people. But even then, throughout my 20s dating, I was really dating specifically based on characteristics.
Got you.
And I think you could attest to this too, because I went through some phases where it was like, I'm not talking to this type of person anymore, and I only want to date like this type of person. But then it would kind of like I would get that person, but then as I was still growing and getting to learn myself, they still weren't what I expected. But then also on the flip side of that, I was in this bubble of, well, as a woman, your, like your clock is ticking.
Right.
You have like you're getting up there in age. You're gonna have a geriatric pregnancy. You're gonna be this. You're gonna be that. And I'm just like, you know what? Like, I got to a point where I was like, you know what? Everybody shut the fuck up. I don't care.
Right.
And I don't care because none of the people that were giving me this advice, none of them were married.
Right.
None of them were in happy relationships.
Yep. And that's usually the people that give you the most advice.
And it's like, wow, like you guys are like telling me all of this stuff, and it's just like, please, like, sip it, silence.
Seriously. And it's like I can agree with at least like 95% of what you said, because for me, I got to the point of I'm not like a fast person, y'all, where it's like certain people have like timelines. Like I know if we supposed to be dating by our 6 month, we're technically in a relationship. My getting to know you phase could be 12 months long. I could still be getting to know you for a full year, because that's how much I am as a person when it comes to like analyzing things, thinking about things. So anything is like always like my getting to know you phase is much longer. So that's why I say I'm almost like an anomaly. Like if I'm serious about you, I'm not in no rush at all.
But,
I mean at all.
That's the issue. I feel like that's going on with a lot of dating. Like everybody feels like there's this like specific timeline to do everything, and like there's a hardcore deadline. When honestly, I mean, you have to get to know yourself.
That's one.
Before you could get into a relationship. And you also have to figure out, the main part about knowing yourself is figuring out what do you need in your life that's going to contribute to you and not take away from you.
Yep.
Because so quickly we'll get into these relationships and we'll be set on these like hard deadlines. Like, okay, like we've been dating for this amount of time. Like I should be getting a ring soon. Or like we should be doing this and we should be doing that. Or we get into this phase of, okay, well, we've been dating for a while. Let's play house.
True. Or people get complacent in, a type and start realizing that your type might not even be what you need in your life.
Thing, though.
That's a lot of things. Some people do go off of a type. Like you might see a girl who or a woman or even a man. It could be anybody that dates one that is similar. You're like, oh my God, but this is, and then you go, oh, this is my type. And it's like maybe your type is not necessarily what you need in your life. But we get so invested in that too. And you think that that's the person, okay, this is the person that I'm going to marry, or this is why a lot of people go on that journey of timelines, because you're basing it off of your type and who you meet and shit like that. That's why I said that.
The timeline I had for myself was when I wanted to have my first kid. And that was going to be 28. Unfortunately, folks, I had him a little earlier. I had 2 kids by 28, unfortunately.
Not unfortunately. It was fortunate, girl. You got the kids out the way.
A kid till like towards the end of my 20s. And as far as the whole marriage thing, I wasn't rushing him to marry me. But it's 10 years now. So then it's like, what's up?
Right.
We're not going to stay boyfriend and girlfriend forever. We have kids. We've been living together. What's the next step?
Yeah.
It's 10 years.
It is. That is.
When
you put in 10 years, that is a lot. I'm not going to lie to you now. 10 years of putting in is a lot.
I will say this. 10 years is a lot when you look at it. But in retrospect, like looking back on the past, when you take into consideration your age, you're 29. So like 10 years, like you still were like growing. You spent like basically like your 20s where you're still getting to learn yourself and everything.
But look but this is where I kind of can go back on that. She invested 10 years of like 19 to 29, which is a very long time into your 20s. Where in retrospect, what I said before.
Not really, girl. When you met me, we had a good time.
But think about it, like in retrospect, when I told you I was, and when we kicked off the season and I was talking to you, Shawnice, and I said how I gave my 20s to so many other things. A lot of that had nothing to do with another person or relationships, parenthood, even though, parenthood was a part of it, but I wasn't as involved as you. You know what I mean? At that time, because the way my life was going. And of course, my life has changed drastically since my early 20s. But I get it. Like you've invested 10 years of your 20s of like the time like a lot of people do. But that's not. But I don't want you to ever think. Hold on. I don't want you to ever think that's out of the average though, because that's like most women though. Like especially black women. A lot of women, like my mom had her first kid when she was 22, and then her second when she was like 23, going on 24 or whatever. And then it's like her whole life. Now I'm raising kids. You know what I mean? This is it. And I'm not saying you've accomplished a lot more than that. You went to college, graduated, did all of that stuff too. But it's like that's not outlandish for a lot of black women. That's usually when black women start families is your 20s and shit like that.
Well, I think that was the old school way.
That's what I was saying. That's what it is.
Of looking at it. I'll say this: when we're looking at relationships and we're looking back on the past, like you're looking at it like, oh, I've wasted time. I've given the best of my time.
But I don't think she felt like that though, Destiny, because she got the kids. So I don't think she felt like she wasted it.
Wasted her time is in like, okay, well, like I could have been doing X, Y, and Z with my 20s.
Sure.
Versus, cosplaying house and showing you that I can be the wife that you deserve, but you in return not giving me that. I personally feel like you spent your 20s doing what you were doing, playing house, showing somebody that you could be an asset to them and an addition to them, and it didn't work out, but it works out for your kids. Because one thing that somebody can't take away from you is that, like you're a mom. Like you're not, of course, like some people wing it and they're like, I'm just figuring it out as I go. That's every parent's like thing. I'm winging it out, I'm trying to figure it out. But you have a system. So your 20s spent doing that, it wasn't a waste. It taught you how to be where you are now. I feel like all of our experiences, it's kind of like baseball.
Yeah.
When you think about it, like you might strike out. Okay, you struck out. You didn't get the ring, but you got the kids, and you have everything else.
Oh, that's a fair exchange.
You know what I'm saying? Like it's not like that. I'm not saying it like that. What I'm saying is like not in the sense of like you're just left with the kids, but like everything that we do in life, like it's all a growing experience.
Right.
So you batted at it, mama. You hit 3 home runs. Okay, you got this. Like you're doing it. So you're gonna have that chance that's gonna roll back around again after you done ran a home run, where you're going to get back up to the plate and you're gonna bat again, and you're either gonna strike out or you're gonna get a home run. But at the end of that, you still sit down, you take a break until it's your turn again.
Yeah.
And it's the same thing like dating. It's not gonna always work out. I mean, I did 4 years.
But I said it depends on what you want out of it though, Destiny, because like I said, if you want to just date, then people have to look at it like that. But some people are really dating to be into serious relationships.
Yes,
where some people really serially date.
It's not a lot of people dating just to like date.
True.
Everybody is dating for a purpose. They're dating for marriage, long-term relationships, and so forth and so on. So
some of us date to date.
Just to have sex.
Or yeah, that's what I'm saying. Some people date to date.
Okay, but like that, I feel like that's what the apps are for.
Maybe.
Like that's not really dating though.
True, you could.
Like,
I mean, sometimes,
I don't really
like to your
dating.
point, because you said off camera before that you like to be spoiled.
Oh, I do.
So that means somebody's not gonna come at you and then expect to fuck you that night just because you put
a little sprinkle out.
So
like,
guess what's gonna have to turn out? If somebody seriously wants to sleep with you, now I got to take her out again. Or now I might got to spend a little more money on me. So you might got to date.
It's not just that though, because you can take me out on a date. We have a good time. We can go to a Michelin restaurant, and it'll be an amazing time. You could take me to New York, babes. If I'm not feeling it, I'm not feeling it, and I send that text message. Had a great time with you, but this is not it.
Now, what if you did have a great time and you do like them, but you did not F them that night?
If I have a great time. That night going to extend. We're going for a nightcap, baby. We're going for a nightcap.
So that proves my point. I'm
sending the girls in the group text.
So
y'all got my location.
But that proved my point. Basically saying like, in your mindset, like, damn, I definitely want to sleep with her. So I might have to wine and dine her tonight. And if we do have a great time, there's an option where I may get some.
Yes, but it's also about like when I'm going on a date, when somebody is courting me, how I dated in my 20s is not how I'm dating in my 30s. Because how I'm dating in my 30s, I'm asking questions. I'm trying to figure out that if I give you this, if I give you all of this, if I give you the gushy, if I give you the neck 3000, okay? If I'm gonna offer this to you, one, it's gonna be amazing. Secondly, I don't want you to waste my time.
No.
I don't want you to waste my time, okay?
Yeah, you want it to be a good time. You want it to be worth it.
If I'm about to, like if we're gonna take it all the way there, and I'm about to give you the grip, just know that it's like you've earned this.
Yes, Lord.
Now, don't get me wrong. You can earn it, and just as fast as you earn it, you can lose it. Cause I done told Shawnee, March niggas is not April niggas.
Ooh.
You'll get cut off in a heartbeat. As soon as I'm turned off, I bet it right there. True. And I bet it now like that because in my 20s, I had given like so many chances. And it ain't not one nigga from my 20s that I could say like that motherfucker still has a chance. Reason being because I'll give the chances, and it's like the chance that you're standing on, that one fucking leg that you're standing on.
You're about to fuck it up.
Bitch, you done broke that one and you done turned it to a fucking prosthetic.
Listen,
now we permanently standing on this shit, so I'm gonna permanently make you stand on business with that fucking prosthetic.
Very true, and you should.
Please, kick rocks.
And it is, and it definitely, I agree with you. Dating in your 20s is definitely different than dating in your 30s.
Because you give chances, because in your 20s you're thinking every person that you date is going to be your husband, like or your wife,
or anybody.
That is your end all be all. Where it's like, start actually looking at that motherfucker and figuring out like shit. You spend a night with that motherfucker on the first night. If you wake up before him, just look over at him. Does that motherfucker snore? Do you really think you could deal with that shit? Does that motherfucker breath stink? Can you really deal with that shit? You know? If he wake up and he go take a shit in the morning, are you gonna be like willing to let him come back and cuddle on the bed with you? Like I just feel like.
See, I'm the type of person that gets up before you, brush my teeth, do my face, and start laying in the bed like this.
Of course you are.
And you be like, damn, he fine when he sleep. Say, no, that's how I be.
Okay, here's a tip. You brush
your
your teeth.
I be like this, look.
If you brush your teeth at night, in the morning, and at night, if you brush your teeth at night, that shit ain't gonna stink. You don't gotta worry about morning breath. You don't gotta worry about.
But I'm telling you, I'm getting up before you. You ain't gotta worry about that. Because I'm being in the bed just like this when you wake up.
You ain't gotta do all that. You know my
mind. Look, my tongue gonna be just like this. Look.
He gonna be trying to put that sexy leg on.
And look, dick out. They're gonna be like, damn,
that
he fine.
My motto.
Damn, he fine when he sleeps. Like, no.
I'm sleep, but you better slide that thing up in there. You better slide because guess what, tell you something. I might be asleep, but baby, she ain't. She was waiting all night. That right there had her wet all night.
So wait a minute, let me get y'all this. What do y'all feel about speed dating? Would y'all do it?
No.
Let me tell you this. I would do speed dating, and here's why. When you speed dating, it is very much so. Find out what the fuck you need to find out what you need to find out. Right then and there.
I want to do it so bad.
I don't want you to come here and sit in my face.
Right now, y'all.
Well, let's find out now. Let's play speed dating. Let's speed date now. Let's speed date now. So here's the thing. I'm going to ask y'all two questions. I'm going to ask y'all a question apiece. I'm going to switch off, but y'all got only under 5 seconds to answer it. All right? All right. You ready?
Wait, the 5 seconds is in your head, or you really can't?
No, I got it in my head.
Oh, what?
Yep. Here we go. What's your favorite way? I'm gonna do one apiece. All right, y'all good?
Am I first?
Yep, you first.
Okay.
That's me. What's your favorite ways to flirt with someone?
My entire life is a flirt. Even when I don't want to flirt, it just naturally happens.
So you just a flirt. I'm a flirt too, though. I'm not gonna lie to you.
It naturally happens.
Sometimes I purposely flirt, but then sometimes it naturally.
You know, like it's just like, and I don't know. I naturally flirt, so I always let the cute laugh, like I'm gonna touch you, or I'm gonna touch myself. That part, and Shawnee could attest to this. Somebody, it could be somebody that is like, this motherfucker is ugly, and we know this bitch is not giving him a chance. But I'm
our friend Stevie and we got another friend named Stevie. Whenever she's doing her little shit, me and Stevie just be like, we know damn well she don't look like this now. She's doing all
But
that
it's something
shit.
that I'm gonna get out of it. Okay, something I'm gonna get out of it.
So hold on. What's your Sean? This for you. What's your biggest turn on?
People that actually pay attention.
Okay.
I like attention. So if you pay attention to like the things that I like and you go out your way to like do those things, that's a turn on for me.
Mhm.
And then with me having kids, like
Yeah, that's smart.
if you able to help me around anything, my kids or just me in general, taking the load off, it's a turn on.
Attention to detail.
I get you. So, Destiny, what's your biggest turn off?
I am a shallow person. If your physical appearance is not there, count me out, babe. I'm gonna still smile in your face.
See, I'm keeping it. I'm making
I'm
sure.
going to still smile in your face and keep. But baby, it ain't going far.
Yep. Okay, that was a good one.
You really clocking us.
Yep, I'm clocking you. What's a green flag for you on the first date?
I'm paying.
Ooh, that's a good one. That's a good one.
Don't do the double dutch.
That's a good one.
No, that's my.
That's a good one.
We in our 30s. If you can't flip the bill,
So, but let me tell you this. I'm not gonna lie to you. I will say this.
I don't know how to
If I am,
dutch.
if
I don't know how to turn rope neither.
So
Okay?
hold on now. I will say this, and this is, I know this is probably gonna get me in some trouble. This is gonna be a controversial statement, but I'm gonna say it anyway. If you invite me out and say we should go out, then I'm expecting us to go Dutch. Mm-hmm. If I do invite you out, then I'm going to pay for it.
I feel
that's
like
my thing.
If a man is,
it's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah. I mean, in my 30s, I would. Like, if you are a person that do reach out and be like, well, let's go out.
Yeah, but
I would be like, all right, so I'm expecting maybe.
I don't never part my lips to ask if you want to go out. We
But I'm saying,
we cannot talk or go out for 3 months
until somebody asks. I'm saying some women are like that, but I'm saying some women they do, and then they expect you to pay anyway, even though they want to go out. But I'm saying if you do say, oh, we should go out, and we're not at that level, like relationship level or even seriously dating, I'm expecting maybe we're gonna go Dutch tonight. Because you are inviting me out. Shit, I'm not expecting you to pay, but I'm expecting you to go Dutch.
9 out of 10 people are inviting me out. So if you're inviting
no, that's what I'm saying. Now, if I invite you out, then I got you. Oh yeah, for sure. I agree with that.
But let me say this. Let me say this though. So I had a guy tell me one time that even if he asks a girl on a date, he wants her to tip. How do y'all feel about that?
I think that's disgusting. Because I think that tip is a part of the meal. It's like a part of the bill. Like if I'm paying the bill, I'm just going to tip.
Is they may ask me how much should they tip, and I give them my opinion, and
yep.
go on and do that. But
now I do agree with that. I'm going to take care of the tip too. I don't agree with like you should. I don't think you should pay for anything if I invited you. Yeah. Now also, if a girl wants to, if you
I be having my foot on niggas.
Now here's another thing too. If you suggest somewhere, and so if I suggest somewhere and you say you don't want to go there, but you suggest somewhere that you would rather go, depending on when you say it. Oh yeah, you take. We definitely going Dutch then. But don't be smart. Don't tell me where you. Now I can see if it was like, no, hold on. I'm not saying like, oh, I want to take you to Fridays. I'm not saying that, because of course nobody you don't want to go Fridays on a date. Well, but I can see then you can suggest something else.
I've had guys like say like, oh, like I want to take you out, and I'll say like, okay, pick the spot, and then they'll send me the spot, and I'll look at it, and I'm like, I'm not feeling this, so I'll send them my suggestion. Now it's like, okay, you have to choose. I like to put the ball in their court too. So it's like, okay, like you check me up, baby, I'm gonna check you back.
Got you.
Like if the restaurant that you want to take me to, if it's not my style, if I'm not feeling the food there, I'm not gonna say like, yeah, let's go, because
that's a waste of money.
That's basically like a waste of my time. But what I will say is, like, let's go here. And I've had guys tell me like, oh, like I want to take you on a date. Like, where do you want to go? I will send them a restaurant that I want to go to, but then I'll also say, if you don't want to go there, let me know where you would like to go. Got you. Because now that's giving him an option. And that's also going to tell me a lot about him as well. It's going to let me know, okay, she's not being difficult. It lets him know, one, I'm not being difficult. It's not that I don't know what I want. It's I know exactly what I want. But I'm also going to put the ball in your court to show me your masculinity. And let's see what you choose. Do you choose your restaurant because that's specifically where you want to go, or do you try my place because you haven't been there and you want to appease me?
So if he was honest though, right? So let me ask you this. If he was honest and said, all right, your restaurant is good, but it's out of my budget, what would you say?
So this is the thing. When you send me the restaurant, I'm expecting you to send me the address of the restaurant. I'm going to make sure that them Google dollar signs match up.
Got you. Smart. Okay. All right,
Now
I'll
you
go
do
from
have
there.
some girls that don't do that,
Mm-hmm.
but if you send me a restaurant that is $2 or $3 signs,
Mm-hmm.
why am I going to send you one
that's
that's
a little.
4?
Yeah, that's a little drawing.
Mhm.
And what it depends on, and it also depends on your audience and the person that you're taking out too. Because some people
But
is an
also for me
expensive date, and then some
personally,
people that is more of a kickback person. I know some kickback
Okay.
for
people.
me personally, I feel like if it's the first date, we
Mhm.
need something kickback. Don't
Yeah.
take me somewhere where one, I have to like get all dolled up
Mm-hmm.
and I'm sitting there like thinking to myself, like, I mean, regardless, I'm going to get dolled up.
Yeah.
But don't take me somewhere where it's like this could have been like a special night out for us. This could have
Mhm.
been you saying, all right, I'm ready to take things serious, and they bring a little dessert out and you like, you want to be my girlfriend for real? Like
Mhm.
you trying to take it to the next level. Like we can baby step it and slow
Mhm.
roll it. Also because not gonna lie, if a guy takes me out to a restaurant
Mhm.
and I've had guys take me to like really nice restaurants on the first date, but it's like it still didn't work. Just because you spend more money, that don't mean you gonna get pussy.
Oh, true. Hook.
Mhm.
If I'm not feeling you, I'm not feeling you.
And you know the kind of people that got to spend more money. Everybody's been on a date with a person where you know that they was gonna spend more money because you know what type time it's on.
But I feel like that the sexual attraction is already there. So you
True.
already know, like, you gotta show out and you gotta show up and show out.
So this is a sidebar question. Do you already know you're gonna fuck a guy before you actually fuck him? Like do you know?
Yes and no.
That's
So
what I said,
it
that for both of
depends.
us.
Yeah, I mean, this is
Yes
a
and no.
sidebar. This is not a speed dating question.
I will text
This is just something I
Shorty.
thought.
I'll text Shorty and be like, I don't know, like I'm not fucking him.
Mm-hmm.
And then it'll be like the date went really well. So like I might fuck him.
I might
and
throw
then
him a
it's
fuck.
like I am gonna fuck him.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's some where it's like, for sure, girl, I'm gonna be there all night. Like definitely don't call me in the morning. And then there's some where it's like
Just
I'm
send me
calling
your location.
her as soon as I get in the car.
Mm-hmm.
It was cool.
So would you, Johnny's, wait, what was yours? You said yeah.
I'm yes and no as well.
Mm-hmm.
Because I don't go into it thinking I'm going to fuck you. I go into it just trying to get to know you.
Guys are so much different.
But if the vibe is like there,
guys are so much different.
and like we're having a good time and you're turning me on while we're sitting there, then I'm like, oh yeah.
But
Shit,
guys can fuck anything.
It got so bad for me. It was like I can't wait for this goddamn shit to be over. I want to fuck so bad. Like I ain't never. I said, all right, well, I want to get the fuck out of here.
I'll say this.
I need to fuck. Say no.
I'll say this. And then I'm not gonna say it's just a feminine thing because there are some women that are in their masculine a little bit more than their feminine.
Got you.
What it comes down to is like I could be on a date with somebody and I in my mind can know like, all right, we've been texting. And like, we first met, it was great sexual attraction there. Like, let's see what's up. We could be on a date and this motherfucker could say something so dumb. Or
and
something
fuck
that
up the
just,
whole mood.
and then it's just like, and my pussy is like, girl, good night.
Wow. Damn, y'all fucked up.
We could go into it thinking it, but
I get you. I asked you the green flag question. So, Destiny, have you ever been on a blind date?
No.
Never. Would you?
No. I think my friends know not to put me on a blind date. I think my friends and family because
her mouth is reckless.
Yeah, and I will say anything. So you have to.
So if it's not going well, you would really go to the next level.
I won't turn up, but I will say.
Text me to call her.
That, and I will say to the person, I don't know why the fuck they thought we was a match.
She will.
True, Shawnee's.
Very honest.
First date kiss, yes or no?
If it's going well, yes.
So would you like tongue in the mouth kiss, or is it like just a peck?
No, I like tongue.
Okay, so even on the first date.
Yeah, if it's going well, and
they can get that throat.
Girl, I gotta see that dental hygiene. I like to make.
I'm
I'm funny.
That during the date.
During the date.
I gotta crack. No,
during the date.
No, I gotta crack a joke so that motherfucker. Open that mouth. Let me see what the fuck is up in there.
Let me see them teeth, nigga.
Do you?
That I look at is your eyes and your teeth.
Let me tell you. Let me leave.
No, but you still, cause some people be having it be giving white in the front and then they open and you be like, is that decay? Is that decay in the bag?
Okay. Do you prefer to give or receive, Destiny?
Give and receive as far as what?
Give or receive.
I think you mean sexually.
Yeah.
Okay. Cause listen, you could be submissive and dominant.
Do you prefer to give or receive?
I'm a switch. I like to go back and forth.
So you're a 69er.
I wouldn't call it 69ing because I wanna receive to see what you could bring to the table.
Ooh.
And if what you're bringing to the table is good, then
And
I'm
then
like,
it would warrant the throat. Yeah.
she like what you did right there. Let me show you how she's gonna thank you.
Oh wow. Okay. Nice. That's beautiful. You go thing.
Listen, you know, cause it gets like that sometimes. Cause and this is why I say that, right? Let me give you a story. Let me tell you a story. It's story time, real quick. We gonna pause again, real quick.
I probably already knew this one.
Remember? I'm gonna just
spit it out.
right? Pat.
Okay.
Do you remember the situation with Pat?
Yes.
Okay, so I can be very aggressive in the bedroom. Sometimes I could pull up princess, but like I said, if you do the right thing, like I'll get like really aggressive. So one time I was dating this guy and he was giving me head and he was like, "Oh, rub my face." So I got on and he was doing something that was really good and I got a little too aggressive and then we like flipped over and I was just too aggressive. He did not like it. Like, I don't know. Even our guy friend was like, bitch, it was too rough. Because the sex was over after that. Like, me and him used to fuck for like 4 or 5 hours.
Oh, God.
So, when it ended after 45 minutes, when it
turning on my cousin.
When it ended after 45 minutes, I was just shocked because I like orgasmed and I was like, okay, I'm like, let's do more. And he was like,
that when you still ready to go and they're done.
Girl, he was turned
and
up
I've said this on the show before. I am probably the worst fuck for that. Like I am a person that if I bust a good one, I'm good for the night.
But
I am good for the night. I ain't gonna lie to you.
His thing was I was too aggressive.
So that's
why I've kind of over the years I've learned how to like switch it up where it's like, okay, like when we first start, I'm pull up princess, like
because some guys really do like to just show that they like to they could fuck the shit out of you without you.
And also what I've
fuck
learned
the
is
shit
like
out of them.
when you're as a female, when you're too dominant in the bedroom, sometimes it intimidates the penis. Like he might start up like this, and then once y'all two parts realize like I'm a little bit more dominant than you, like I'm gonna do this and I'm gonna handle you, then the penis go, and then it's just like the night is ruined, and then he's sitting there confused, like, no, I want to be here,
that's
but then it's like,
I'm good.
You know.
Remember I said that before? I be having a problem. If I'm drunk, that's a wrap.
Gummy worm. Cook noodles.
Look, Shawnice, if you had $1 for every person you've kissed, what could you buy?
I would be a broke bitch. I could tell you that because I'm not a kisser.
Me neither. I'm not a kisser neither.
I could buy me a new pair of shoes.
What kind
of shoes?
We talking Payless?
Payless or like Louboutin? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like,
no Payless.
Damn, you kissed a lot of people then.
Okay, so we talking
like DSW.
Okay. Like, all right, that's not bad. All right, 2 more questions. So, Destiny, am I dateable or just fuckable?
I don't know. I never looked at you like that. I never looked at you like that. Let me say something. I
had to throw that question in there.
I try to keep my body parts away from. I have learned my lesson. One time I did fuck a friend's brother, and she was not happy about it. And it ruined our friendship, and we were never the same ever again. We were never friends.
I get
so
you.
When it comes to like my friends' siblings, and also my friends can attest to this, they know how to coochie make the niggas go cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs.
And you don't want the drama, right? So here's the thing.
Because I keep that shit pee. I'll fuck you and then show up to to a family event with another nigga, and then my friends is not gonna say nothing, and then it's like, well, or then they'll text me and be like, yo, you wild as shit, and it's like, pause.
Yeah. So for me, like I said, I asked that question because I've been told that I'm just fuckable, that I would never make good relationship material.
If I see your personality, then I'll be able to call it out. Like I'll be able to call it out. Like yeah, and I would tell you why though. Like I would actually tell you like specifically like what you do for that.
Yeah. This is the last one. Shawnice, what's the worst pickup line someone used on you?
Oh, you must have been running all day because you've been running through my mind. That is so fucking funny.
No, my dad got it beat. My dad said when he saw my mom, he said, "Oh, shucky ducky, quack quack."
I don't get pickup lines. You don't get pickup lines? I don't get pickup lines.
I've never even used the pickup line.
I haven't had a pickup
I must be
line
intimidating.
since the beginning, since like high school, beginning of my early 20s.
True.
I never got pickup
Never
lines
had
then.
one in my late 20s, going into my 30s.
Oh
I
my
never
God.
got a pickup line.
More
Yeah.
so it's just
I don't
like,
use
hey,
pickup
how
lines.
you
If I
doing?
fuck with
I
you,
wanna
then
take
I'ma
you
just
out.
go right at you. I don't do pickup lines. I don't like. I think they corny.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
are now as an adult.
Well, I mean, always. Even when I was younger. Like, I mean, I think the popular thing was writing girls notes or writing people notes that you liked back in the
I ball
day.
that shit up and toss it.
You mean?
I
She's
know.
mean. Listen, Destiny, I appreciate you coming through, chopping it up with us, telling us about yourself, and talking about your dating experiences and lack thereof, and more.
Listen, it's
You
hard
gotta
out
come
here
back
for
through
a
it.
pimp. It is hard out here for a pimp.
You gotta come back and chop it up with us.
I will.
Because this was down. This was really this was hot. This was dope. I meant to say down. This is dope.
And you see why we friends.
For sure. For sure. But I can see we would be a combination too, because I'm just as crazy. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Tune in. I'm gonna tag Destiny socials and everything on the below. Follow her, get with her if you're in the Philly area. Hit her up and check her out. And we're gonna be seeing y'all later. Keep tuning into the season. We out.